I'm like, give me my stuff, like, give me my stuff. I was not picking that shit up. Police officers coming back. My aunt went and she stomped her foot down in the class. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Unique Essence if you don't know, and today I'll be giving you guys a story time on how my 6th grade teacher took and tossed my things out of the classroom like a hooligan. Now, I don't know if that's gonna be like the title or not yet, y'all, but that's pretty much what the tea is about. Like, that's what it is. Like, that's what happened, and I look at y'all to run around because like it was a hot mess. Today I'm doing my skincare, y'all, so I got like all my stuff, CeraVe, Aquaphor, everything is like here. I'm gonna be doing my skincare while I'm doing this story time. First, I'm gonna mist my face because this part is like too much. Oh y'all, it's not too much, it's going to dry up, I promise. But anyways, let's see how to start this off. So y'all, pretty much I was in 6th grade. I was in middle school, y'all, and I'm not gonna say the teacher name only because I'm not that grimy. But I was in middle school in 6th grade, and let's just say I wasn't the best kid. Like, I wasn't known for doing my work in class and respectful. I was terrible, like y'all, I was terrible. I had made like a bad rep with like most of my teachers. Even when I didn't do bad stuff, I was still being bad if I was doing like the slightest thing. Cause like I was always doing something. So when I really didn't do much, like I was doing much. So I was in class and it was, I think it was like 4th period. Yeah, 4th period I want to say. And it was my last class of the day. And pretty much I was in class with my friends and we're doing this assignment. Like they had like an assignment on the board and we had to like listen to the video and do the questions, you know, like that. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm in there and I'm actually doing it because y'all, being that I was always playing in school, I was never like doing my work for on time, so I really had to pay attention because my grades were not at the best state. So I was actually doing the assignment and like I was actually doing my work. Like, y'all, one thing about it, I'm not gonna lie to y'all up here. Like, if I wasn't doing my work, I would tell y'all. But like I was really doing my assignment and doing my work. And while I was doing my work, like I was chit-chatting a bit with my friends, but like it wasn't that much. Like it wasn't like, oh, we just talking, but like, you know, we in middle school, y'all, like, who not gonna talk? So we was talking and like she had told me to hush. And so, you know, I'm like, okay, cause like, you know, I was disrupting the class. So I'm like, okay. I was actually being quiet and I was listening to the video. And so while, like I said, y'all, we're doing questions while watching the video. So we're writing down our answers and stuff while we're watching it. So as I am watching the video, my pencil breaks. So I had a pencil, y'all, my pencil broke. And obviously I need another one. Like, y'all, we're really watching the video and doing the questions while watching it. So like, obviously I need another pencil. So I first resorted to asking my peers, like, hey, you got a pencil I can use? And they tell me, yeah. They were like, yeah, I got one. And everybody passed me one. And when they passed it to me, she got up and she came and snatched it out my hand and told me, like, I'm being disruptive. I need to get out, da da da. And mind y'all, I'm in 6th grade, like 6th grade. So like, I had a mouth for me, y'all. I was ready to fuss back. I was like, no, that wasn't doing nothing, because I really wasn't. I wasn't doing nothing. Like, I'm not finna get out. No, like, I wasn't leaving y'all because, for one, I wasn't gonna get pumped by no teacher when I know I didn't do nothing. Like, it would have been different had I been doing something, but I wasn't. So yeah, I wasn't doing nothing, so I wasn't finna, like, you know, get out. And so I was like, no, because I wasn't doing nothing. Like, no, you're not finna get out. And she was like, yeah, you're gonna get out. Like, you're gonna get out. So I'm like, no. So she then goes to grab all my supplies. I had like a binder, some notebooks, everything on my desk, and she goes to grab it. And so I grab it as well because, hun, I already told you I'm not leaving. Like, what do you not understand? So I'm like,
give me my stuff. Like, give me my stuff. I'm not playing with you.
And she was like, no, you're gonna get out. So we're literally tussling over this shit because, like, girl, you're gonna give me my stuff. Like, I wasn't doing nothing. And so as we're tussling over my stuff, it falls on the ground. Like, everything falls on the ground. And so I had stuff on the floor I had to pick up, and she still had stuff in her hands. So as she is walking out, I'm picking all my shit up off the floor because, like, I done dropped all this stuff. And so she has the rest of my stuff in her hands. She goes and tosses my shit out the classroom and says, go get it. I'm like, oh, like, okay. So I go out the classroom because, y'all, at this point, I'm kind of embarrassed because, like, y'all, if you get cleared by a teacher, you know everybody on your ass, like, bitch, you just got cleared by a teacher, like, bitch, you're done. And mind you, she was a white teacher, not saying, well, that plays a part. I don't give a fuck. That plays a part, by a big part. But she was a white teacher, so, like, girl, you throwing my shit out and telling me to go get it like I'm a dog just doesn't sit right with me. Like, I just feel like you are very much being racist right now. I don't care. I was in 6th grade, all this I was thinking. Like, I wanted to come and speak on this part only because, y'all, I was in 6th grade, so, like, a white teacher throwing my shit out of the classroom, automatic, you're a racist in my head. Like, I'm older now, so I understand what that means. Like, obviously it wasn't racist, but like back then that's how I was thinking, so like that's how I took it. Because bitch, you threw my shit out of the classroom, bitch, I'm not your slave, I'm not getting it. And yeah, so please don't make like I'm calling her racist at all. I'm not calling her racist now, but like that's how I took it back then, and that really that's just how it is. Like, now that I'm older, I'm not gonna say she was being racist, but it was a little you know, it was a little hate behind that action. So, like, I was just taking it, oh, she racist as fuck, like, I'm getting your ass whooped. So, I walk out the classroom calmly, real calm, and I leave my shit on the floor. I go to my locker, I grab my book bag, and I head to the front office. Because, bitch, one thing about it, I'm not going to let you play with me like that. I was not picking that shit up. Like, no, once she tossed out the classroom, that's all I needed to know. So, I walked to the front office, and the first thing I do is say, can I come out? Because teacher done threw my stuff out of the freaking classroom, telling me to fetch it. Like, you know, I'm being over-exaggerative because, like, I'm in middle school. I don't give a fuck. You're going to get in trouble. So, she threw all my stuff out and left it on the ground. And mind you, I left the shit on the floor. So, like, it was proof right there. And she didn't go pick it back up either. So, it's like, it was still sitting there. So, I was like, you know, tell them to tea. They were like, okay, we're going to call your aunt. So, they go to call her and tell my aunt what happened. So, my aunt goes to the school now. When I with my Aunt Candy, y'all, she literally will sit there and she will make sure that she plays real calm while she's coming into school, but she knows she's gonna turn up later. Like, she know the turn up is coming. So, walked in all calm, hey, how are you? And he goes speak to the teacher and walks with me to the teacher's classroom. So, as we're walking there, a police officer is coming back from the classroom with like 4 kids from my class. So, that was like, I was supposed to be with those kids, like, that got sitting out because I was doing too much. So, we get to my class and I was like, Miss I almost said her name. I was like, Miss C. Like, I'm calling her name because, like, bitch, my aunt here now. So, I'm calling her name. I'm like, Miss C, Miss C, Miss C. And she's ignoring the fuck out of me. Like, yeah, the door is wide open. Her desk over there. I'm at the door. I'm calling her name. She's not saying nothing. So, it's like the kids are being loud in the class. Like, the video obviously must be over because everybody's talking and being loud now. So, I was like, Miss C, Miss C. Wasn't saying nothing. So, my aunt went and she stomped her foot down in the class. And, oh, y'all better use this, by the way, because it's E. But she stomped her foot down in the class. And that's when she turned around. She was like, oh, hey. That's what my teacher did because, like, you see my aunt here now, her like, yeah, it was T. So my aunt was like, yeah, what happened? Because, like, girl, we're not gonna play this nice game. You already know what you did. You know me and you not cool. Like, go ahead and tell me what T is. So she was telling her what happened as far as throwing the stuff because she was trying to tell the full story, but my aunt wasn't trying to hear that. It's just like, why you throw stuff at the classroom? Like, why did you throw it out? And so she was like, I didn't throw his stuff out. This is what I did. She proceeds to pick up the stuff that is already on the floor outside and throw it again, pretty much demonstrating what she did, as if like it was going to change. So my aunt was like, yeah, like I said, why did you throw his stuff? And so she was trying to tell I was being disruptive and she told me to leave. My aunt was like, I don't care. Like, they give you no right to throw that boy's stuff out of the classroom. This is my nephew's stuff. You don't pay for nothing. I'm the one buying the stuff and you're tossing out the classroom. Like, you know, pretty much eating her up. As that is going on, I'm sitting there like, yeah, ho, because like, yeah, Kamala wasn't trying to let me talk because I'm a child. And for 2, like, I already told her my side of the story. So they don't need me to be talking right now because I already told my side. So like, I was just like, And so she was telling her like, it's going to be a parent-teacher conference because like, obviously something needs to be talked about if you're throwing shit out of the classroom. So my aunt then talks to the principal and schedules a parent-teacher conference. My aunt goes to the conference because the only reason my aunt did not fight her, my aunt wanted to fight her right then and there. The only reason why she didn't fight her was because her kids were at daycare and so they still had to be picking up. So like, she got saved by the kids. And when that happened, y'all, my aunt actually told the teacher in her face, like, the only reason why I'm not slapping you right now is because my kids are at school and I just saw a police officer. Like, that's the only reason why she did not get her hands put on her. Because, like, girl, like, why would you throw my stuff out? Like, come on. Like, that was just OD, for real. And so they came for the parent-teacher conference. Aunt came, principal, I believe, yeah, and the officer, because the officer was in it. And the teacher did not come. Like, Miss C did not come to the conference. So just like, that was real big. So my aunt scheduled another one. What you call her? My aunt scheduled another one and she still did not show up. So like, pretty much we let it slide because like, it was close to the end of the year. Like, it was literally like a few days for the last day of school. So like, it was like real close, which is why I didn't understand what we were even doing work because like, it's the end of the year. But yeah, I ended up going back to get my report card one day and she was there and she was like, oh, hi, Unique, hi, da, da, da. Trying to be real cool with me, but let's like, girl, give me my stuff so I can go because we is not cool today. You talking about in the classroom in front of all these kids. Like, that is so embarrassing. That is so like, life-changing because like, why would you dare try to clear me in front of my whole entire classroom like that? Like, no. So yeah, guys, that's how that went. It was not a good time for me, and let's just say that never again will I ever let somebody do that to me. Like, that was so embarrassing. I did spray some more water there only because it's going to dry up really quick, but I do be using the stem lotion, so this really eats. That's my skincare. Yeah, guys, that was story time as well. Like, it was real a mess just everywhere, and never again. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next upload.